Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Sagittarius, December 25, 2024. Today's transits favor more responsiveness or cooperation from others. People are more inclined to understand what you're trying to communicate. As you see more options than usual, possibilities open up. Today's Venus-Chiron harmonious aspect helps you not only enjoy but learn from differences now. You attract warmth or encouragement readily. With people putting their faith in you, you're motivated to do your best. Good feelings with a friend or partner can emerge, particularly with increased openness and honesty. You have a better sense of what you want and need, particularly in your relationships, and this knowledge boosts your connections and choices. As our sweet moon dances through your solar house, you'll be feeling exceptionally social today. This may encourage you to schedule a fun little dinner or happy hour with some of your friends or work confidants. This is an excellent idea for singles, as you may meet someone out there who haunts the exact locations as you. You'll be feeling diplomatic, charming, and kind as you wish to be surrounded by beautiful people, music, art, and ambience. Couples can use this dazzling energy to have a sweet heart-to-heart or even discuss ideas you've been brainstorming. It is time to go your way. Choose a professional pathway that suits your goals when the Sun in Capricorn squares both the North Node in Aries and the South Node in Libra. The fateful cosmic energy will encourage you to get out of your comfort zone. You might be apprehensive, especially if you are used to being overly structured and dutiful. However, this change of pace might be precisely what you need to advance in your professional journey. Do not be afraid to try something new. With so much of our self-esteem invested in our body image, it is the wise one who takes care to maintain his or her physical health. Your underlying philosophy about health corresponds to your self-esteem. It's the little things that matter. For instance, do you own a water bottle that you can take with you when you drive a car or take public transportation? Do you floss twice a day to keep your gums healthy? By tomorrow, make your answers yes. Hopefully, you don't have much to handle on your agenda today. With your own number essence in the air, you're apt to be far more interested in getting together with people. Or finding something fun to do. Focus and concentration will likely elude you. If there is a workday ahead of you, stick to tasks that are quick and easy to handle. For those of you who have the day off, go out and find some of the adventure and excitement that make you feel so good. As the moon leaves your income sector and wraps up its last visit for the year, this will do more than just leave you with a sharp nose for money. 2 days after the sun returned to your work sector and with the moon still separating from a friendly aspect to Uranus in your career sector yesterday, this leaves you with a download of information and insight to unpack from across the income, work, and career fronts. Meanwhile, the moon's return to your communication sector will see it spend the next few days at a friendly aspect to the same 3 planets in your relationship sector that just a few days ago it clashed with. Just days after clashing with all 3 planets in your relationship sector as it made its last visit to Leo for the year, the tables turn as the moon returns for its last visit to your communication sector. Starting with Pluto, the planet of change and transformation today, the moon will spend the next few days at a friendly aspect to the same planets it just clashed with, giving anything this may have flushed out a voice. Our eyes in the sky. Today invites you to a crossroads, a pivotal moment where you're asked to weigh your needs against those of someone else. With the Sun in Capricorn forming a tense square with the North Node in Aries and the South Node in Libra, you might feel pulled in 2 directions. Should you prioritize your own growth and ambitions, or should you focus on the needs of another? This isn't a decision with easy answers. You might feel like no matter which path you choose, the consequences will leave a lasting mark. However, this moment also offers a valuable opportunity to reflect and make a thoughtful choice that aligns with your long-term values and aspirations. Have you ever found yourself paralyzed by the weight of a decision, fearing that any choice you make could lead to regret? It's a universal experience, and one that can feel incredibly isolating in the moment. Yet, these moments of indecision are often when we grow the most. Taking the time to carefully weigh the pros and cons is essential. Picture the possible outcomes of your choices not just in the immediate future, but over the months and years ahead. What do those paths look like? Sometimes stepping away from the urgency of the moment, even allowing yourself to sleep on it, can bring a new sense of clarity. Have you ever noticed how much easier it can be to find solutions when you've had a chance to rest and let the dust settle? That pause, that time for quiet reflection, often helps you reconnect with what truly feels right in your heart. It's easy during such moments to feel like you're the only one with a clear perspective. You might feel confident in your decision, only to find others resisting your views. Have you ever been in a situation where you were certain of your stance, yet others around you seem just as confident in their opposing opinions? These instances remind us that no perspective is completely unbiased, and everyone sees the world through their own unique lens. The people around you may have valid points of view, even if they challenge your own. Giving them the space to express themselves, without immediately taking an opposing position, can open up new paths of understanding. What might happen if you truly listened, not to respond but to understand? As you navigate these dynamics, it's important to be mindful of how your energy and determination show up. When you're highly motivated, it's easy to charge ahead with confidence, but that drive can sometimes come across as pushy or overly assertive. Have you ever looked back on a moment of conflict and realized that a more patient, collaborative approach could have yielded better results? This is an ideal time to balance your enthusiasm with cooperation, ensuring that your ambitions not only serve you but also consider the well-being of those who rely on your support. By offering help where it's needed and showing understanding toward others, you build stronger connections and foster mutual respect. This period also presents a wonderful opportunity for creativity and exploration. Is there a project or subject you've been passionate about but haven't had the chance to fully pursue? Now might be the perfect time to dive in with fresh focus and determination. You might be surprised by how quickly your efforts start to pay off. Whether it's honing a skill, resolving a long-standing issue, or reaching out to someone who can help you move forward, your renewed sense of motivation can be a powerful catalyst. How could you use this energy to create something meaningful, something that leaves a lasting impression? In exploring this creative energy, you might even uncover a hidden side of yourself. When you allow your imagination to flow freely, unexpected breakthroughs can occur. You could inspire colleagues with a bold new idea or rally friends to take on a shared project, like starting a new hobby or joining a group activity. Have you ever experienced the joy of building something new with others, of seeing your enthusiasm ignite excitement in those around you? These moments of collaboration and connection remind us of the power of shared experiences, not just for achieving goals but for fostering joy and camaraderie. This is a time to balance thoughtful introspection with deliberate action, confidence with humility, and independence with collaboration.